What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and today it's just me, Darius, and Blair. And today, y'all already know what we're talking about. We got to talk about the AFC and NFC championships. We're picking these games next on Yeah, I Said It Sports. Subscribe, y'all. Please, please
Please, that's what's up.
subscribe. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, podcast for all things sports, podcast for the fans and by the fans. And today, y'all know what we doing. We picking the games, man. Y'all watched it last week. We told y'all who was gonna win. So let's see how we did, shall we? So
Mm-hmm.
in last place
That
with
was
a solid 2 games out of 4 correctly is Blair.
Mm.
Next, in second, we have a 3-way tie between Darius, Sean, and Brianna with 3 games picked correctly. And then in first place, we have moi. I had all 4 games picked correctly, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I try. I'll try, you know.
Damn, which
But
one I missed? Oh yeah, I missed on the Bengals game. That's it. Okay.
yep, you went on ahead and picked, you already done went against your better judgment, went on pick them Bills, just like Brianna
Yeah,
and Blake.
was
Sean, for whatever reason, decided after he picked the Eagles to
Let's
switch.
get them Cowboys.
no, he picked the
Yeah, he
49ers,
picked
then he
the
switched
49ers.
back to Dallas.
He switched back to Dallas. Yes, that's what I mean.
Tried to tell him.
Man, listen, that boy, I feel sorry for him. But as usual, guys, I'm gonna drop their picks right here. This video will be out on Friday, so we doing things out here. So yeah, we gotta jump right into it. First game on the schedule, we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. It's in Philadelphia, guys. Who we going with? Apparently, I have to go first. Listen,
Yep.
Yes, that's all you
this
said.
is a really hard choice.
Yes.
This is really a pick'em game. This is one of those classic, you know, coin flip games that Darius be talking about. You know,
Oh.
I could, you know what I'm saying? I might just go ahead. I might have to do it, man, because I have no idea which way I'm gonna lean towards this one. Both of these teams can play. Something's telling me. Something's telling me. See, the thing of it is, the 49ers can run the ball, and whenever Philly has problems, it is to stopping the run from time to time. They have leaks. They have big leaks, but they've been playing very well as of late. But then again, they did play the Giants the last 2 games, and we all saw how that. I mean, we knew they
That's
weren't good
true.
enough. They had no reason to be in any of these games. You know what I'm saying? They had no reason to losing the Giants at any point this year. So man, it's tough. But they did look really good, man. Philly looked really, really good. No matter who it is that they play, it is the playoffs. I understand that they played the Giants, but man, this is tough, man. I might be flipping the score. Man, it's hard. I want to go with Philly. I think I'm gonna go Philly because of Jalen Hurts. Nah, man. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. I'm gonna go with the
You
49ers.
ain't flip no coin, bro. You might twist your arm.
He don't know. He don't know
can't
where
pick
he want to go.
Man, I really want to just be. I'm gonna stick with the 49ers, man. I'm gonna say the 49ers gonna win. I think they're gonna win this game by running the ball, throwing it when needed. And I think the 49ers are gonna play such good defense against Jalen Hurts. He's just not gonna be ready for it. I think he's gonna have a decent game. I think it's gonna be a really close game. I don't even think this is gonna be high scoring. I don't think neither one of these teams are gonna score 30 points. So I'm gonna say the score is gonna end like this. I say the score will be 24-21, 49ers win.
That was tough.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
That
That's
tough?
what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, man. That's bruh. This oh man, it's a tough one, but I mean, Darius, who you going with, man?
Hey man, Chris, I feel you, man. This is a tough game, man. There's so much stuff. Like, I like Philly's quarterback, but like San Francisco's running back, probably offensive line, and I like San Francisco's defense, but I like Philly's corners. And it's like, it's super tough. One, I don't think Philly has faced the defense this good. But also, if the 49ers struggle anywhere on defense, is when a quarterback scrambles. If this game is close, Philly is going to lose. They have to score, and score. And I don't believe that they'll be able to do it at that kind of pace. Because like I said, man, this 49ers defense is that good, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, we talk about the Cowboys, blowing it every year, of course. But past 2 years, the Cowboys offense been averaging 30 plus points a game. And both times, the Niners have just like shut that shit down. And they've been doing this shit consistently. So I don't got no reason to believe that they ain't gonna do this shit now. So I'm going with the 49ers 21-13.
Okay. Sounds good. I guess. I don't know, man. I like the 49ers, so I'm gonna just make it quick. Like, it's the 49ers. I don't know. Philly is, I would say they do have a chance, but I'm like, I was looking at the scores of the Dallas game when they played Dallas twice. They split. Dallas won the last one 40-34, and the Eagles won the first one. Where'd it go? The Eagles won the first one 26-17. And I'm like, and they're considered the top teams in the division, and that's what they did, knowing each other and having played. And I'm like, San Francisco seems really like a machine, bro. Like, they really seem like a machine. I don't know if I was on the Kyle Shanahan is the most smartest coach ever, but dude seems to get it out of him right now. So, and the way they work, they're not really dependent on just one player. Like, they have so many different players. So he has so much to work with, and the way they scheme and move everybody around is wild, dude. So I say good luck. I hope it's a good game. I'll say the score is 28-14.
All right. Darius, you picked the 49ers too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we all on the 49ers. We rolling with the rookie QB, man. I mean,
hey, bro.
He ain't losing yet, bro. I don't know what he got to do, but
he hasn't had to do much. But he's gonna have to do some things this week. I think he'll be able to get it done just a little bit.
I feel like he's shown us both. He's shown us, he's not having the best day. He's not gonna blow it. He's not gonna compromise the team. And he done went out there and slung that thing around and picked his spots and shit. And had a couple 300-yard games. So I don't know, man. It's like a perfect storm out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he can play kind of free too, because I think Jimmy G gonna be back this week too, right? As his backup. So
Yeah, but they is like Jimmy G is like the best teammate ever, man. That's what they say. It's like, bruh, he is nothing but. That's what Christian McCaffrey be saying. True.
yeah,
He's like, bruh,
said he's been
he's the
helping
best.
him out a lot. So that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff from Jimmy G. Moving on. So the last and final game, it is my Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all already know where I'm going. I mean, y'all see the C on the hat. I ain't got no Bengals hat with me, but you know the vibes. You know the vibes we getting out here. Ain't that right, Ralph? If I saw you call me, bro, I call you back. But you know the vibes. It's Cincinnati all day. But the reason why I'm going to Cincinnati is simply because we are a bad matchup for Kansas City.
Seems that way.
Bad matchup. They don't know when they have one thing shored up and plugged up, we hit them with something else different, and they're just like, well, what the hell are we supposed to do with now? That, and then you also got my man Mahomes on a banged up ankle. Like, he got a high ankle sprain. If we being honest, if this was a regular season, I don't think Andy Reid would play him this week. I think he'll let him rest for at least 1 to 2 weeks, because high ankle sprains ain't no joke. But for him to be hurt and hobbling around, he's not going to have the same mobility. But obviously, they're going to shoot it up, give him whatever they need to give him so he can kind of play through it. But even if he was healthy, it's just a bad matchup. I think it was really going to be a really competitive game. I said the first half. I said it can get away from them if they're not scoring with us. They're going to have to rely on their running game. They got to find a way to get Kelsey open, which the great defensive coordinators find a way to shut down what you do well, and you're gonna have to find somebody else to beat me, because Jacksonville didn't even know Travis Kelsey was that good, it seemed like, because the man was just out there like, oh, y'all gonna let me catch this touchdown too? Thank you, appreciate it. I'll walk this on in. And it was just like,
really good.
Man, hey,
One of the
that
greatest
dude.
ever.
He him for real. He him for real. So I think we're gonna try to figure out a way to take him away. It's still not gonna, and I think he's still gonna get his numbers because he him, but he's not gonna have the impact like how he did last game. But I think we find a way to get it done. I'm gonna say the game is gonna end. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 34-24, Cincinnati. I said we win by 10. And it's only going to be that way because Patrick is a little banged up here, a little gimpy. And that's the only reason why I say we win by 10. If not, I say we win by 4 or a touchdown at the most. But that's how all our games are. But I think we're going to win by 10 this time. Who you got, Darius?
All right, just to elaborate on some of the stuff you was talking about, I do agree with you when you say that I feel like the Bengals are, just a bad matchup for the Chiefs. Bengals are really a bad matchup for anybody, unless you got a defense like the Eagles or the 49ers, just because of how they can spread you out. But
True.
2 things can be true, and the Chiefs are also a bad matchup for the Bengals, which is why their games have all been 3-point games, albeit Cincinnati has won all 3 of them, which you got to give them credit for. In the last one, they was down 21 to like 3. So like it can go bad either way. I think this game is going to be a lot closer because even though Patrick Mahomes is gimpy this year, he's shown people like, no, bro, I quarterback. This wasn't just no, oh, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey, my team is stupid. No, he done had to like quarterback this year. He done that. I feel like you got like number 1 and like Joe Burrow, he probably like top 3 right now, at least top 3 in the league right now. So I feel like it's still gonna be a good quarterback duel. Dang, it's hard to pick against Patrick Mahomes, but I got to because he gimpy, dog. Because he gimpy. I
There
feel
you
like
go.
the Bengals is gonna send a lot of pressure all day. The bad thing is, if he is beating it, it's gonna be a long day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with the Bengals by 3 again. 3-point game again.
Wow.
34-31. And
Mm.
we got the Bengals and the 49ers shooting
Listen,
it
fam,
out for the
y'all know
Lombardi.
if y'all fans of the show, y'all know how different this is. This is the same dude that said we are fluky, just picked us to go back to the Super Bowl this year.
Look,
At the
man.
beginning of this year, he thought it was
I,
just that's fluky.
listen. I am a realist, bro. I gotta go with what's in front of me, bro. These is the last 4 teams left. Listen to this stat. Listen to this stat. This is why I'm not mad at the Bengals. Joe Burrow has been there for 3 years, right? And just to remind y'all, I told somebody that this dude was gonna be great, and they wanted Chase Young, but we're gonna let that slide. Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Chris was, wasn't he? I remember
I
that.
own that.
Okay.
I own that. I own that.
Okay. Joe Burrow is the franchise leader in playoff wins.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I thought that number was nuts too when I saw it.
That is crazy, son. These dudes done climbed out from 6 feet under. And hey, them boys riding right now. Hey, they one of the top teams in the AFC. Shit, I got them going to the Super Bowl. I got them winning.
Yeah. Blair, what say
Man, that's
you?
tough. I was gonna pick Cincinnati too.
Hey, you can still pick Cincinnati.
You still pick, man.
Listen, if you pick the Chiefs, it's not a bad pick. Cincinnati
not.
is only
It's really not.
it's only
That's
2.
what makes me think. Like, since you did it, I'm like,
Fred,
this could
only
be the dude
2.5,
that picked the
dog.
Chiefs. Like, it ain't. It's not even that high. It's like 1.5.
Oh, that means it done dropped since then. Since the last time I seen it.
I'm like, I feel like if we can get some Patrick Mahomes and they play close, man, I want Kansas City to win. I just want him to make it back to the Super Bowl, bro. I feel like he'd had a couple of rough breaks these last few goes.
Man, I can't say that because
Not
they
worked
just ain't
out.
done been to 5 straight AFC championships, nigga. Shit.
But it only been
They're
the
not
one.
talking about they're not talking about that enough.
2
I think they
Super
need to
Bowls.
talk about that more. They've been talking about Joe
like,
Burrow.
bro.
That's great and all. That's great and all. I need to nip 2 things in the bud. One, Dan Orlovsky. My man, Joe Burrow is not the best quarterback in the league. Okay.
No.
And he's my quarterback. He is not the best
No.
quarterback in the league. It's the dude he's playing against. We all know
Yeah.
this. I'm not gonna sit up here and
Facts.
act like it's not, because like I said, even now I still view it as like a Peyton Manning, Tom Brady situation. I always felt that Peyton Manning was better, but Tom Brady got the wins. Ain't nothing I can say. Hey, proof is in the pudding. He been winning. You been facing up against each other. Hey,
Yeah, 5 straight is nice.
There's nothing you can do. And this man is the best quarterback in the league. And this is his fifth AFC championship game. Think about that. In football, in pro football, this is his 5th AFC championship game.
Man been in the league
That's
how long?
crazy.
Hey, he only been playing how
like,
long? He just got an extension, what? A year
last year. Yeah, this
exactly.
is like his 5th year. No, his 6th year. 6th year, because the first year he sat on the bench. Yeah, so this is 6th year.
I don't know, bro. It's tough. I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes. I just want to see him. Make it out.
It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
I feel like they're gonna be mad.
I feel like it's gonna be elite.
The Bengals too. Like, somebody gonna be mad about that. Like, we ain't gonna lose to these dudes again. Like, I don't know.
I will say they beat them twice in Cincinnati. They only beat them the one time in Arrowhead, so they going back to Arrowhead again. We're gonna see.
And it was for
But
the right to go to the Super Bowl.
hey,
Rematch.
I'm just like, bruh, if the Bengals gonna do it, they gonna have to do it now, dog. Gonna
Yeah.
have to do it now. Strike while it's hot, cause this nigga Joe Burrow is about to get that bread, and
Paper.
somebody is gonna be
Paper.
sad.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be, well, I ain't gonna say gonna be sad as far as a payday, but sad day is gonna have to leave the Bengals. Probably gonna be Big T Higgins, dog. And I
Yeah,
hate,
it really depends on what Joe Burrow wants to do. Because at this
bruh,
point,
Joe Burrow
he
is
can
gonna
name
get
his
the
price.
stupid contract.
Yeah,
After
he can
that,
name his price.
after that, all the other focus goes to Jamar Chase, bruh.
Yeah,
After that, it's like everything else is expendable after that.
yeah. And T. Higgins' contract is up this year too. So
I know.
I mean, we're gonna have to
So
figure. You listen. Whatever Joe wants to do, Joe gonna be able to do. I've heard different analysts say, he can name his price. I also heard him say that one of the analysts say that Mike Brown, because he might just do it because he's that's that type of owner, like just to stick it because the NFL been sticking it to the Bengals this whole off season or whatever with the coin toss and all that stuff. So he might just be like, look, whatever we're gonna give, we forget the amount of money we're gonna give you. We're gonna give you this percentage of the salary cap every year you're gonna be here. I'm like, what? And they said that's gonna piss off a lot of the owners because he gonna give them, say he want to get them like 20% of the salary cap, and they don't want, the other owners won't want that. Like he might just do that, just like, look, you want 20% of the salary cap? Here, this is yours. Thank you.
God damn.
No,
That's stupid.
nobody in Ohio will be mad at that. They'll be like, yes, give it to him. Yes, give it to him right now.
The thing
Thank you
is,
very much.
I feel like the best thing in both in the team and his case, just go ahead and pay him right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pay him. Give him. I ain't saying his deal got to be as much as Patrick Mahomes' deal, but have it kind of structured the same way. So later on down the line, you can move this, you can move that, and it'll all still make sense. You'll have moved. Because if you try to wait to pay this nigga, bruh, it is going to be crazy. Especially if you don't pay him right after they win, and let's say they mess around and at least have another good run. Let's say they lose in the AFC Championship the next year. Oh, this shit gonna be like, oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. This dude gonna be needing like 350, 360. He gonna need 250 guaranteed.
Just well, man. So another thing that I was thinking about, so say if we sign Joe Burrow this offseason to a new deal, who else is up? I think it's another quarterback that's up as well, besides Lamar Jackson. It's somebody else's deal is up.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones and buddy from the Chargers.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. Yeah, so both
of getting paid.
They both getting paid, right? So what does that do for Lamar? Does that, like when they franchise him, does that raise his pay? I think that does raise his pay.
Yes, if they give him a stupid deal. Bro, they already done saying, like, if you gonna franchise him, you might as well pay him because he gonna get all the franchise money. So they was like, at the end of 2 years, it's gonna be like between 110 and 125 million. And you might as well pay this nigga, bro. You might as well pay this nigga, dog. Like, what you gonna do? Franchise him 2 years and then he fuck around and still leave? Then he played good and get a max deal somewhere else? And you just threw 125 million, 130 million down the hole and you don't got no QB and you don't got no offense.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, we
got plenty. Paid him when he won MVP.
Talk more about
pay these niggas early, bro.
Right.
Pay these niggas early, dog. Pay them early.
I don't want that situation, man, where I got a franchise quarterback and I'm still trying to decide or debate on whether or not I want to pay him.
No, they gonna pay buddies. The biggest thing is somebody got to get cut out. It's gonna be T. Higgins and probably maybe Hayden Hurst. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like y'all will try to keep Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still under contract. I think they just want to renegotiate it. I think it depends on how Joe wants it structured. If he wants it more like the Patrick Mahomes thing, like you said, or if he want to take a percentage of the salary cap, or it depends on what
Man,
they want to do.
until we win 2 Super Bowls, I ain't taking no pay cut for nobody. Fuck that. Give me mine.
Hey, I don't
Joe
blame you. If you
Burr.
don't take a pay cut. I'm not gonna be one of those fans like, oh man, you should take a pay cut because you from Ohio and we gonna want to be good. No,
He ain't trying to
get
play
that
for
man his
20
money.
years like Tom Brady. Nigga trying to
Get that
get
man
paid, get
his
the
money.
fuck over through.
Get that man his money. Get that
Mhm.
man his money. Period. Point
Who you
blank.
got? Oh, Bless say he taking
The Chiefs.
fucking the Chiefs.
Yeah,
It's gonna be some good games, man. Hey,
It's gonna
I
be some
don't
really
know.
good.
All the storylines seem like they gonna be good. If the Bengals make it, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, they really is. Are they really the big dogs? This the new school and came in. If the Chiefs win, it's gonna be like this nigga Patrick Mahomes is superhuman. He done came out here on a bum leg,
Mhm.
did some amazing best quarterback in the league shit. If the 49ers do it, of course, the whole Brock Purdy story. And then if the Eagles win, it's like, oh, Jalen Hurts. Oh, they were saying this, and that. Now he in the Super Bowl. He is elite, blah, 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 blah. So hey, it's a good mix-up, man. It's a nice mix-up in here.
Mhm.
Be a crazy Super Bowl.
If it does happen, the 49ers versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's a rematch, right?
It is a rematch of two old Super Bowls, and they both went down to the wire. And both of we lost. The Bengals lost both of them. So at that point, I would want revenge. I would want it. I would want
Hey,
it. Really.
come on,
But
Chris. You knocking at the door 2 years in a row now. It's nice in the club. Now we got drinks and all that shit.
listen, this year, I don't know, man. I might be like, hey, y'all can come on over because last year it didn't work out for me. Y'all
Yeah.
come on over.
Now hey, he needs some
Bring
extra
chips
juju.
and dip, and we can
Hey,
watch this game, man. Because
as long as it don't come down to a field goal. Because if everybody over there can come down to a field goal, this nigga gonna knuckleball that shit. It's over.
oh Lord. We ain't
That's
even gotta
dope.
talk about that, man. We ain't gotta talk about that. That brings back real bad memories already, real quick. But that's gonna do it for us this week, y'all. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. I made a mistake. This will be out Saturday. Saturday afternoon, this will be out. So enjoy it, y'all. Make them picks. We already let y'all know who we got. We out. Deuce.
Peace.
Peace.